Right, 6 June 2020, and today I want to give you a quick summary of the press conference that has just been held by Douglas Mwonzora together with Elias Mzuri and Morgan Komichi. The key point from this press conference is that a peace order has been obtained to bar Nelson Chamisa and his group from ever stepping into Harvest House. So they will no longer be allowed to get into Harvest House. The police that are surrounding Harvest House are there based on that peace order from the magistrate court. So that is the key point of this press conference. Another key point is that Douglas Mwonzora said there were people from the MDC Alliance who came and tried to break down the back door of Harvest House last night. So that is the last night before last. And these people are going to be reported to the police. So a criminal case is going to be opened, and we're probably going to see the arrest of Charlton Wende and Denford Ngadzwore. These people were mentioned by name. They came with 45 people and tried to break into Harvest House with the intention of burning the building. This is what Douglas Mwonzora said. Then another case is going to be a civil case regarding missing and stolen property. That is computers and money. And this case is going to be opened after investigations, which may implicate even Nelson Chamisa himself. So these are key points regarding to the court cases. Then other key points in this press conference is that youth leaders are today cleaning the building, Harvest House. They are fumigating the building. They are sanitizing the building. Then on Tuesday, there's going to be a standing committee meeting. That is the first meeting that is going to happen at Harvest House in preparation for a national council, which is going to decide on key events leading up to the extraordinary Congress. Another interesting thing that I observed during this press conference was that there were different titles for Elias Mzuri. He was now the vice chairman. So I see that as an acting position that has been created. I'll bring you more details when I get who has been appointed into what acting position. As you know, the vice president or the acting president of the MDC can appoint people into acting positions in the standing committee. And I understand that she has made those appointments, which is why when Douglas Mwonzora was introducing Elias Mzuri, he introduced him as the acting chairman. Now let's quickly go through the other key points, and I'm going to read these points out. So 5 alliance partners have met to decide what to do with the alliance. The funds from the Political Finances Act are going to come to MDCT, and these are going to be accounted for. Employees, 140 employees who were fired by Chamisa have been reinstated. Committees in the wards, in the provinces, have been reinstated to their positions. So these guys are doing a lot of work in terms of building the grassroots structures. People who want to buy cards, people who want to engage in any business of the MDC are going to be able to come and do this in the MDC Alliance building, which is called the MDC Alliance, the Morgan Tsvangirai House. Then at Extraordinary Congress, people are going to be wearing T-shirts with the face of Morgan Tsvangirai. There's not going to be a face of any other person. Morgan Tsvangirai is going to be the foundation of the party going forward. Now, in terms of the ownership of Morgan Tsvangirai House, Mwonzora said they know who owns that building. They've got all the documents, but they do not want to disclose that information right now, but they're going to disclose this information shortly. The pictures of Chamisa that were in the building, Mwonzora says he doesn't know where these pictures have gone to, and he cannot comment. All he can say is that the pictures that are going to be in that building are the pictures of Morgan Tsvangirai. let's go to Mahere. There was a lot of reference to Fadzai Mahere. How did she become the spokesman of the party, the spokesperson of the party? She did not spend 5 years in the political party. How was she appointed? Is that in line with the constitution? That is one of the main reasons why Chamisa is, at this very moment, considered to have dismissed himself from the MDC of Morgan Tsvangirai. Because how did he appoint a standing committee that include people that don't have 5 years within the MDC? So she was really mentioned quite a number of times. I think 2 or 3 times Mahere's name came up. Then in terms of ZANU-PF responsibility for what is happening in the MDC, Mwonzora said there is no way ZANU-PF could be responsible for what is happening in the MDC because MDC was not there when Chamisa was appointed unconstitutionally, when the constitution was being broken, when all the problems that happened now happened. It was all to do with failure of leadership within the MDC. They must not blame ZANU-PF for their problems. Right. Then, in terms of what has gone wrong, Mwonzora pointed out that Chamisa was now appointing his friends, he was not following the constitution, the party was declining, as evidenced by the loss in by-elections. There was a lot of by-elections where the MDC was losing to ZANU-PF in an embarrassing manner. Right, then in terms of Tendai Biti and Westman Ngube, Mwonzora hinted that they've got information that is not known by the public, which is very embarrassing to the two, which they could release, but they haven't, about why Tendai Biti and Westman Ngube were dismissed by Morgan Tsvangirai. Right, I think I've covered most of the issues, and what I can conclude with is to say Douglas Mwonzora is slowly emerging as the leader of the MDCT. It is most likely that after the Extraordinary Congress, we're going to have a President Douglas Mwonzora with a Vice President Thokozani Kupe. This is very, very possible. Thokozani Kupe is sitting back. She's not coming to the fore. So in all these addresses that are happening, in all the actions that are happening, we're seeing mostly Douglas Mwonzora, we're seeing Mzuri, we're seeing Morgan Komichi, but we're not seeing Thokozani Kupe. There is a possibility that Kupe could even not run for the position of MDCT president. She could shock us and we end up with Douglas Mwonzora taking the lead, even uncontested, at the Extraordinary Congress. This could be a big thing, and I think also Douglas Mwonzora must be given credit. He has shown that he's a political player that can outmaneuver people that you don't think he can outmaneuver. So people underestimate Douglas Mwonzora. He is putting himself out there. He's not sitting back. He's taking the fight to Nelson Chamisa. Unlike Chamisa and Kupe, who are sitting back, Mwonzora is out in the open, and we could see a different MDC emerging, especially as far as following the constitution is concerned. To me, it seems like Mwonzora is a better administrator than Chamisa. He's hands-on, he's on top of the situation, and it's very easy to see the MDC followers, especially the structures, following Mwonzora as we go forward. So this is my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments, and thank you very much for watching. If you're watching this on WhatsApp, please send it to as many people as possible. If you're watching this on YouTube and Facebook, please like, comment, and share.